Hey y'all. Just sit there. Good morning. Back in a second. Hey y'all. Oh, I don't know where my beaver went. Don't mind that. Apparently. Oh, there he is. He just being shy. Good morning, JJ. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, official Billy. Thank you, thank you. I think the beaver's kind of cute. Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Billy. I hope everyone's having a good, what is today, Tuesday? Tuesday morning. Good morning, Carrie. But, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Space Alien. How's everyone doing today? I was catching up on last night's tea. Fill me in on your tea, what you got? Who's got the tea this morning? It could be iced tea, lukewarm tea, hot tea, any kind of tea. I'm doing this morning. Oh, I understand, Vicky. I'm not either. Good morning, Jacqueline. I hated it too, Vicky. Oh no, Space Alien. What were they fighting about? Or they were just, like, fighting. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, y'all. I was catching up on the Lisa tea last night, but really it was just like same old, same old. Oh, she did say she's sober. The one guy has a giant dumpster in his cleaning property, and the other neighbor won't say out. That's funny. Well, they say one person's, one person's garbage is another person's treasure, or something like that. Good morning here, Jeannie. Good morning, Bunny. So the guy who had the dumpster was probably getting rid of his stuff, and then the neighbor wanted to see what was in there. I get it. That is funny, Space Alien. I would be watching that. Good morning, Cheryl. I would be watching that go down. That's funny. But he was dreaming the guy leaves. That's funny. How does he know that the guy's in the dumpster? Does he have like cameras or something set up? Like we have cameras, so we can see where people are, outside on our property. He throws everything out. A gift getting caught. That's funny. Hey, girl. Hey. Morning, Stacy. That's funny. Once you throw something away, it's fair game here. Right here, too. Once you throw it out, that's fair game. Typically, I've never really picked anything up off the thing. There's this a cabinet, that my neighbors got rid of, and I really, really liked it. And I was like, oh, I have to have that. And this was many years ago. And I had my kids help me drag it back to our house. And my husband, refinished it and stuff and put a top on it. And now I call it my candle cupboard. And it's where I keep, all my wax melts and candles and stuff. It's, it's really nice. I like it. It's this big cabinet thing. But that's really the only thing I've ever taken from, the curb. And I asked to make sure I could take that, just because, I'm jumping up to go to sleep. Just wanted to pop and say good morning. Good morning, Jacqueline. Go get some sleep. I hope you sleep well. And good morning, y'all. Good morning. I was trying to get caught up on some of Accountability Buddies live too from yesterday, which was just complete. Have you ever listened to him, his live? People say I talk in circles. He talks in circles. That is the definition of talking in circles. It's just crazy to me. Thank you, Joy Love. I feel like, yes, Vicky, exactly. I'm glad other people see it, because sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. I don't get it. And I even went in there, right? And he just didn't like that I was just telling what happened. Yeah, he does get worked up, yeah, and he talks faster and faster, and then you're like, what is going on right now? He doesn't like it when I get in a box and talk to him. he told me I could get in a box. So I asked to get in a box, and he let me talk. But I was explaining things from my point of view, and he didn't like it very much. He is obsessed. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. Like, he didn't like... I explained the whole subscription thing and how it happened, and I'm going to pull that live and post it over on my YT. But Laura's the one who noticed the subscription thing next to someone's name and asked what it meant. I didn't know what it meant. TikTok didn't even tell me I had a subscriber. So, I still don't know how I set that up. I really don't. I had to Google how to undo it. And I did undo it. But, yes, I was in his box. Yeah, I was in his live yesterday. You want me to play where I was in the live? Because I have it. Hold on. Let me, I can just play the part. I can play the part where I was in his box. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was, I think it was in, yeah, the 1231. Yeah, I'll play it for you. Hold on, let me find it. Where I went in the box. Oh, here it is. Alright, hold on. And just for the record, I hate the sound of my own voice, okay? So I'm doing this for y'all, and I'm trying not to listen, because, you know. Okay.
Go ahead. Do not to get Lisa. But then when
alright, I show up in just a minute. Give it a second. Good morning, sweets.
Hey, did you talk to her?
People want to see where I was in Accountability's box yesterday, so I'm just gonna play that. You're gonna hear a little bit of the before, and then when I jump in the box, so.
Somebody asked, and Mandi went, no, we talked about rehab. She didn't think it was the time for it. So, yeah, Mandi, it's okay. You don't care that Lisa is racist. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it is how it is. Hi, AJ.
Yeah, I did have him blocked, but I unblocked him to freaking go in his live.
For an hour, and honestly, I don't trust the only person in that group, if I would trust to tell me the truth, I feel like is Toucan. But I know people probably have different words about that. Yeah, she doesn't agree with her texts and emails, but doesn't shed light to it. Yeah, because I have it on my page of Lisa using the R word.
They're gonna want an explanation of the bottle above your fridge. I'm just curious. So, wait, what's that? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the video that someone did the other day, the repost of mine, where I reposted someone's video and it had an alcohol bottle in it back in August. Like, I reposted someone's video. The liquor bottle on your fridge. What does that have to do with anything? Do you want to explain to the bottle of your fridge? I'm just curious. I don't know. Okay, here you go. I show up in his box any minute.
What did Mandi do? Somebody brought it up to Mandi. She goes, "Oh, I'll check it out," like she usually does.
Cause I'm in recovery, but you know, alcohol was never my thing. My husband has a drink maybe once every 6 months, but apparently we can't have alcohol in the house because I'm in recovery. Even though my thing was ills, you know, with a P. I don't like the taste of alcohol, but, you know, there's that. Hold on.
Yes, but like I don't understand. What are you calling LR out about if you aren't calling her out? Like I'm saying, Mandy, you don't want to call Lisa out because you don't want her you don't want her to make her mad for whatever reason. I don't understand what Lisa would. I'm doing well, AJ. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. I just don't understand why you're being all. I'm respectful to everybody. I don't want people being mean. I don't like to be mean to people.
I agree, Vicky.
Okay, but Lisa doesn't do that, Mandy. So it's just weird. It's just weird the amount of times, like when it comes to anybody else, Mandy, you love to, set parameters for them and stuff like that. But when it's Lisa, you let her do whatever, you let her say whatever, and you only call her out when other people tell you to.
Exactly, Sweets.
Mandy, did you join?
Alright, this is where I join. Alright, hold on. I get in the box in just a second. Alright, here I am.
What's up? Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I mean, first of all, I did find out about the slurs the other day. The second set the other day, and I reposted.
This was yesterday afternoon.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, this was the second time.
Someone said something about it. Again, I didn't know about it. I went to.
Oh yeah, I know.
They told me the page to go to. I went to the page. It's in my repost. You can look in my repost and see.
Don't you think it would also been better to post them since you post everything else about Lisa?
I haven't really posted a lot of stuff about Lisa lately. If you notice, I've cut back on my stuff.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
A lot that I have. Yeah, she's on another platform, and I haven't said a word.
That doesn't mean anything. You still post about her when she goes live on TikTok. Right? On your nightly thoughts pages, and you're also using hashtag LR hashtags.
Well, yeah, if I
Good morning, Blue Baby.
use the hashtag.
So how is that stepping back when you use the hashtags and talk about her every day?
I'm talking about her less. Like, I'm backing away from her some.
You're not talking about her less. You talk about her every day.
Okay.
That's not less.
So what we talked about on the phone is no one's business. There was one.
He is, Sweets. He is.
You told everybody what you talked about. Yes, I know. You told everybody what you talked about, so it's going to be public business.
More than just rehab, though.
You didn't say that. You said all we talked about was rehab.
I didn't.
Okay, what else did you talk about?
That's personal.
Then why isn't like her whole conversation kind of personal? It's not personal if you talk about you had a conversation.
I can say I had a conversation, but I don't have to say what the conversation was about.
Let me explain the Lisa conversation thing to y'all. I was on live when she started, like, sending me text messages. And I said, I was texting her back, and I wasn't paying attention, and I said, hang on, I'm texting Lisa. And someone went, wait, Lisa? And I'm like, yeah, Lisa. And I didn't realize that I had, it didn't matter either way. It is what it is. I told her to just call me. She did call me. Kim was on that phone call with me. Lisa knew Kim was on the phone with me. We talked about Hab. We talked about her family. We talked about, like, personal things. And that's nobody's business. I'm sorry, but it's not. But I've always been transparent about if I've talked to Lisa or not. And how many times. And, I've been very transparent about that. So, but it's no one's business what was said on the phone call. It's just not. So, there's that.
Wow, because you talked about her going to rehab.
Correct, because that was one thing that we talked about.
But you didn't want to talk about her being racist?
I didn't say I didn't talk about that with her.
You did. Yes, you did.
No, I did not. No,
You
I
did.
not. No, I
Yes,
did
you
not.
did.
Nope.
Yes, you did. You did. You said, Mandy, like, you did. You said, Mandy, like, there's no reason to lie here. You said,
I'm not lying.
we didn't talk about rehab.
Thank you, Vicky.
That's
And good morning,
that's what you
Marie.
said. You said I was on the phone with Lisa. It was beautiful. We talked about rehab.
For anyone just coming in, I'm just playing the part of Accountability Buddies live yesterday where I was in the box because a lot of people missed it and didn't know that I was like in a box over there, and they wanted to know, they wanted to hear it. So it's not long. I was not in there long, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then he dropped me. He dropped me.
So you did. So
we talked about other stuff though. We were on the phone for an hour with Kim. We talked about multiple things, and it's not TikTok's business. Everything that we talked about. So
I mean, honestly, if you're gonna say it's nobody's business, Lisa's everybody's business because you cover everything she does. It's actually kind of sketchy when you don't want to talk about what you guys talked about on the phone. In my opinion, if you cover you cover everything she does. You talk about what she eats, what she wants to eat. You talk about like I'm trying to figure out because everybody in the comments is saying the same thing. I'm not. You said. We didn't talk about racism. We talked about have. You used the exact word have. Yes, you did.
Yes, I said we talked about have. I did say that 100%.
I know you did, but you didn't mention the racism.
I said
exactly.
We talked about other things.
Good morning, Andrea.
Okay, but I'm feel like you're making me trying to make me feel like I'm crazy when I'm not. Your exact words were, "We didn't talk about the racism."
You said you believe Kim, right? Kim was on the phone call with you. I wasn't on that phone call alone. We talked about more than just rehab. You think we just talked about rehab for an hour? Come on. We talked about other things.
I'm not denying that you did that. I'm going by what you said. You at the time said y'all talked about rehab. I'm going exactly by what you're. So if everything is private, then you can't be mad when people.
Isn't he ridiculous? Like, you know? And yes, right? It's a personal phone call. I mean, that's the thing with me. Like, if I have a personal phone call with someone, even though Lisa's, yes, Lisa's, I guess, my content, if that's what you want to call it. But I'm not just, you know what I mean? I'm not just going to throw up personal things. And she talks to more than just me. Like, he's just ridiculous. I mean, it's not anyone's business what we talked about. Hab is one thing that we did talk about. Good morning, Janice. Because, it came up and I was just trying to tell her that, I was scared to go to make changes in my life. I was scared to get sober. It's a completely normal thing to be scared. Yes, Lisa's said horrible things, and I don't agree with the stuff that she said. I don't. But that doesn't mean I can't want better for her or anyone. It doesn't mean that I don't want her to ever get sober, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I just don't think it's everybody's business what we talked about. It's not, Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Because it's not, if I have a conversation with someone, right, a personal phone call, and they say, please don't mention this, I'm going to take that to my grave. Okay? I'm going to take it to my grave. And I should have asked him why he talks about me every day. But I think that's just because, Stacy, I'm his content. That's what I am. Why? I don't know. It's a little bit baffling to me, but yeah, I'm not Sarah. I'm not. It was a personal phone call, and it's not anybody's business. It's not. There was one other person on that phone, and Lisa knew, and Lisa was okay with it. Because I'm never going to get on a phone call and not disclose that there's somebody else on said phone call. You know? But she talked about personal things and her family and stuff. And I'm sorry, but that's not my business to put out. It's not. Whether I cover Lisa or don't cover Lisa, I'm still, what's personal is personal. That's it.
Come to certain theories or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you're just making stuff up, though.
I'm not making anything. Mandy, you're the queen of making stuff up, so don't do that.
Hold on. If you're not making anything up, why did you say the other day that I added stuff to my showcase on TikTok?
Because you did.
I haven't added anything to that in a year.
You added stuff. People. Mandy, I had somebody watch and they looked at. Actually, no, they did it on their own accord. I didn't ask them.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. And Stacy, exactly, it's no one's business. But baby, it's a secret stand for some people. They can talk about something, but right, exactly, baby. I agree.
Add anything to it. I didn't, and I don't even care about the showcase. I never did anything with it, and I got rid of it. I don't even have it anymore. It wasn't a big deal.
You got rid of it last week after I made a video about it.
Because you think I was using it to make money, and I've never made money off it. I don't.
You get commission from items, Mandy. There are previous videos.
Yes.
The TikTok showcase, right? Okay. He said I added items to it the other day. Okay. I haven't added items to it since I made it way back last August. Okay. So when I made it last August, it was just I don't know. I did maybe 3 videos on items that I liked. And yeah, if someone had bought the item off my TikTok shop, I would have got commission for it. Anywhere from 10 cents to $1, depending on how big the item is that I sold, right? I never turned my account into a selling account. It's just not for me. And it really wasn't that big of a deal. But he was trying to say I was trying to make money with it. So I just deleted the whole thing. Because I didn't care about it. I'm not doing this to make money. So, and I don't know why they care either, Kimmy. I really don't. What's the story on the person running up on L? I've heard them mention it several times. Vicky and Wen. Someone ran up on Lisa? I don't know, because I haven't heard that, so I don't know. Yeah, Tally, though, the whole thing is very weird. Good morning, Sarah. I've asked 3 questions a bit ago. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the chat. Hold on, let me scroll up. Guess I'm being ignored. Nope, I'm sorry, Ashley. I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm looking. Actually, I don't see any of your questions. I think they were filtered. Can you say them again in a different way? Because I've been reading the chat, but I don't see any questions, so I think they were filtered. Oh, why do you always victimize yourself? I saw that one. Okay. Victimize myself how? It's fine, just move on. No, I found your question, but I don't understand what you mean. Good morning, 50. Oh, they haven't got to me. I'm good. You can't type her name in, Vicky? I didn't know that. Good morning, Shells Bells. But I don't understand the victimized thing question. And I didn't see anything else that you asked. So you might have to ask it in a different way. Unless I can find what else you said. I don't see anything. Yeah, I only see the one thing about why do I always victimize or something. But I didn't see your other questions, if you had anything else. That's what I meant. The more attention you give them, the more they continue. I don't know. I mean, I've ignored accountability for quite some time, and he still, he still continues on. But, I mean, I want to be able to tell my side of the story of things. I would just ignore them all now. They don't want Jordan. Kimmy, you're right. I did figure that out. After yesterday, they don't want my answers. They are running their own narrative of things. And they don't want any answers or explanations for anything. So I have figured that out. I did figure that out, Kimmy. So you are correct. And yes, Vicky, responding to false accusations is not playing victim. I mean, if someone says something about me and it's a blatant lie, I'm going to say something about it. So, I'm just saying, Did my neighbor question ever come through? No, Vicky, I didn't see the neighbor question. True, doesn't matter what you say. Correct, Cece. It really doesn't matter. I think that he will 100% continue with this weird whatever it is. I don't even know. I just know that they don't want answers, Someone running up on her while in your life. Oh, are you talking about Hut Hansen? Because I know that was brought up. There's a lot of people here probably right now who remember Hut and Lisa telling him, you come here, you can come here. But the problem is, Lisa confronted him. Now, Ronnie was in that live too, okay? So that was my live. Ronnie was there, and Hut was like, well, I'm going to go there. And I told him, probably not. You should probably not. Just ignore Lisa. And, he was determined he was going to go. But he wasn't going to her house, okay? He was just going to go to the store that she goes to. And he told Lisa to meet him at the store. And you know, that's what happened. But Ronnie called her parents and Lisa and let them know that what was going on and that Hut wanted to meet them at the store. We stayed on live, Ronnie too, and he was going regardless of what any of us said, but he wasn't. I think, yeah, he might have been wanting to go to her house first and then he changed to the store. I don't remember because it's been so long. I mean, either way, it never happened, but I did tell him to not go. My words were very specific. I said, you should not go. I told him, don't go. But, you know, these are grown adults. Lisa's calling him out. He says he's going to go. Ronnie told her parents and Lisa what was going on. So, you know, they knew ahead of time. It's not like no one said anything. So, you know, this was a long time ago. Yeah, there were a lot of people in that live. There was over 1,000 people in that live. So it was a lot. But her parents absolutely knew. Because Ronnie called and spoke to her parents and Lisa. So, but yeah, all that stuff, that was a long time ago. And they never did meet. So, I mean, Lisa never went to the store. Hut never went to her house. You know, nothing happened. Nothing happened. But I did not encourage and send a strange man to Lisa's. That's not what happened. Again, it just goes with people running with their narrative. Yes, we can continue with the recording. It's almost done though. He boots me in a minute, I think. Hold on.
Way back when I first started my account, I had like maybe three items that I liked, that I said or whatever. I set up showcase, but I never really tried to say anything. I didn't push it. You know what I mean?
But it pops up when people search your name, and you want people to search your name. So when you know what I'm saying? So you're saying that you didn't want people to go to it, but
pop up. I pop up.
Yes, it does. No, the showcase items do pop up when you search certain people's names that are selling items.
I don't know. I don't check for that kind of shit. But I took it off because the showcase, I wasn't trying to make money with it. So
can I ask you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
A showcase is when you are selling TikTok items, or it's like TikTok shop, right? You pick items that you like, you put them in the TikTok shop. If someone buys it from your TikTok shop, you get a commission. That's it. Good morning, Lisa. And, really that's it. But I never made any money from it because I never tried to do anything with it. He's trying to say I added items to it, and so I one up that and I got rid of it. Because I never sold anything and I didn't care. I never did anything with it. So I got rid of it. Right, it doesn't matter. Sam, you're correct. It doesn't matter if I did make money off it or I didn't make money off it. Either way. But, you know, I got rid of it. So, but he makes a big deal about, like, everything. It's weird to me. It's weird. But okay, back to the recording. Push play, Mandy. There we go.
So can I ask you what you said that TikTok randomly added? Thank you for the.
Who is that? The call. Who is which call 50? This is Accountability Buddies live yesterday. I went in his box. This one. Okay, this isn't a phone call. This is just accountability buddies. What? Yeah. Okay. All right. Back to the thing.
Why did you say that TikTok back in January changed everybody's settings to add subscribers?
No, I said I didn't know. They did add something new. It's called Live Rewards or something. I don't exactly know what it is called. I don't remember the exact term.
I saw this live and you.
Nope, I never did send them a gift, Sam. That's funny.
Just please let me talk. I didn't realize that I had hit I don't know, I guess I accidentally hit the button. Why would I lie about it? It's not that big of a deal. But I don't want to have subscribers. I don't want anyone to pay money for stuff that's free content. That makes no sense.
But you turned it on, so clearly you wanted some kind of benefit out of it.
I did it on accident, clearly. And I did it the same day. Laura said something about it in my chat. She said, "What is that something next to your name?" Someone in my chat. And they said what it was. And I said, "What is that?" And then we started Googling, looking what it was, trying to figure out what it was, how to turn it off. Because I didn't know what it was. I literally found out right then and there, in that live. You can clearly go back and watch it. She said something, I never saw it before. I turned it off because I don't want
Good morning, Natalie.
For free content that I would do anyways. Or when they did the new live rewards or whatever the hell it's called, they did implement.
But you do realize that I've ran a page where you have to turn that on, and there are multiple buttons you press, and you have to go to a certain thing when it says subscribers because it gives you the option to turn it on.
I don't know.
Do you know who this is? You can refund it. You can't refund it, Vicky. That's the bad part about it. I didn't even know I had it turned on. Okay, I don't know how I turned it on. I never set up a price. I don't know how it happened. I really don't. And yes, I know that's classic Mandi. I don't know. But it's true. I was in that live, and the way that it all happened, Laura asked the girl what the sub thing meant next to her name. That's when she said, "Oh, I subscribed to Mandi." And I said, "Well, what do you mean you subscribed to me? What? I don't understand." And that's when I figured out I had subscribers. I had 3 people who subscribed. It was like $2.90, I think. $2.90. To which I felt bad. There was no way for me to return it, but I didn't want anyone else to subscribe, so I figured out how to unsubscribe. Like, take it away. So, people will absolutely troll you for saying you don't understand your own subscriptions. Not saying that's right or anything. Right, and I understand that, but why would I lie about it? Right? Like, if I had subscriptions and wanted to do subscriptions, I would just do it. I don't care. I would just do it. But I didn't want to do it because, everything that I do, I just don't want to charge for it, It's just weird. No, I looked and there's not a way to refund it. From what I saw, there wasn't a way to refund it. So, if you know of a way of how to refund it, please let me know. But I couldn't find a way.
I'm sorry that I'm out of breath. I'm walking. I'm trying to exercise. I promise I'm not like...
Right. A lot of people have subs. It's really not that big of a deal. Good morning, Crystal. But I just didn't want anyone to subscribe because I don't have subscriber-only content. Could I do subscriber-only content? I guess. But, I feel weird charging for... I don't know. I just feel weird charging for stuff. App isn't do it that way. I could probably do that, actually, yeah.
I have asthma and stuff like that too. God, y'all are funny.
Why is it that big of a deal? Like, why is everything that I do such a big deal to you? Like, I don't get it.
You brought up the subscriber thing, not me.
Laura brought it up. We didn't know what it was. We literally found out about it on that live. Go back and watch it. I'll post it for you. I'll post it to my YT. You can find out the exact moment that I found out that I even had subscribers. Because I didn't know.
I will try to figure it out, Vicky. And yes, Lisa's tooth fairy. I can't. Your name, I can't.
Why would I lie about it? If I wanted subscribers, I would say, hey, I'm doing subscriber-only content. If you wanna join or whatever, dumb to lie about. If I wanted to do it, I would have just done it. But the point is, I didn't want to do it, and I found out about it in that live.
But I'm asking you, why did you say that they must have manually turned on, and you were very adamant that TikTok added this new thing, and you didn't say I think. You said back when TikTok changed a bunch of stuff in January that you, yeah. So I don't understand, like, if you did it, Mandy, it's not a big deal. Everybody gets, like, subscribers, and if you want...
I know, but I said I didn't know. Which, I know, is a possibility. But I didn't know. I found out in that live. Ask Laura. Go back and watch the live. You will find out. It's all right there. You said no one even brought subscribers. Laura is the one
Yeah, exactly.
who brought it up in the live.
But you were talking about it, and then you made the comment that you didn't need to lie about.
In the live.
But you were talking about it, and then you made the comment that you didn't need to lie about.
I wasn't... Why would I lie about it? If I wanted subscribers, I would just have subscribers. It's not that big of a deal. The point is, I didn't want to have them. So I figured I had to figure out how to turn it off. To which I did.
And don't you think it's kind of messed up that those people paid and then you turned it off, though? Isn't that, like, kind of... I mean, honestly...
Good morning, Tushy. Yep, sorry. I'm running.
For those three people, but what am I supposed to... I don't know what to do. But
I think you should have kept them on until their subscriptions went off.
Well, I didn't want anyone else to subscribe. Either way,
good morning, Mess Up.
So, but it's like you don't want to get their $2, but if they gift you in coins and stuff like that, is that any, like, different?
I mean...
This is accountability buddy. When I was in his box yesterday, a lot of people missed it and asked me if I could play it. I'm almost done because he drops me coming up pretty soon, I think.
The point is, I didn't want to have subscribers for free content. And while Amber's in here, Amber, the apology that I sent you, I wrote. It was my apology. No one knew about it. I said to Kim, after I had already sent it, I said, I apologized to Amber this morning. And I told her what I said to you. But I wrote that. That was my apology to you. And it's fine to not accept it. I'm not upset you didn't accept it. I didn't think you would.
I think you were upset. You called her a hypocrite in the video.
I was apologizing. I said the hypocrisy on TikTok is wild.
Because you didn't like that she didn't accept your apology. You made a whole video. You apologized to somebody, and then you made a video upset that they didn't take your apology. If you actually had a genuine apology, you wouldn't have made a video. You would have made the video. You could apologize or whatever. But you did.
Right, Mess Up. I mean, this is what I learned yesterday. Right, going over there into a box. These people don't want answers. They don't want to know the truth of anything. They have their own narrative, and that's what they're going to run with. And it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I say. So, they can keep doing them. I'm gonna do me. And, you know, that's it. So, right. They want their truth. Exactly. I don't know. They think they know something and they're so far off. So far off. So I have just learned, his name's Accountability. He does videos on me. He does awareness on me. Because, you know, I'm a scammer. Even though I'm probably the worst scammer on freaking TikTok. Because, you know, I don't ask for anything ever. But yeah, I'm a scammer on TikTok. Absolutely. Let's do awareness on Mandi. It's just crazy to me. But yeah, I've learned it doesn't matter what I say. I can apologize until I'm blue in the face. It doesn't matter. They don't want an apology. They just want content, I guess. I really don't know. 75% of content creators on here, especially in the awareness community. I mean, yeah. Sounds a little bit like Blue. Have you seen this Accountability when you have watched or are you open his box? Wait, sounds a little like Blue. Have you seen this Accountability when you have watched or up in the box? I don't know what you're trying to say, 50. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know what you're saying. Mandi, if they accept your apology, what in the world do they talk about? Exactly. They can't accept my apology because then everything would be squashed. And, you know, this is why I went in the box yesterday. To try and explain things. Right? But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Good morning, Lola. It didn't matter what I said. He was going to run with whatever the hell he was going to run with. And that's it. Bottom line. So. And that's how it's going to be. So. But I did try to explain stuff. And he gets really stuck on things when he swears he's right. You know? Like the whole Lisa's phone call thing, that just is laughable. Because he's mad that I didn't share everything that was in the phone call. But what if I did share everything that was in that phone call? Then people would say, look, she can't be trusted because she was told to not say anything. And she just blurted all this personal business all over TikTok. I'm not that person. Even if I cover Lisa, I'm, you know, a personal phone call is a personal phone call. So, you know, it is an own situation with them. Yeah. With all of them, really. I think it's just kind of like on TikTok, people have who they like and they have who they don't like. And that's it. So, yeah, I mean, if I have a phone call with anyone, Tracy, or Stacey, Vicky, Trishy, Sam, Taylor, any of you, if I have a personal phone call and you say, hey, you know, I'm about to tell you something, but can you not tell anyone? I'm not going to tell anyone. I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone. And it's no one's business. It really is no one's business. Hobby of the month. Trish, I love you. That's so funny. And yes, Sarah, correct. Correct. 100%. They have to keep it going and they have to be right. 100%. I've emailed Mandi information and it has never been spoken about. Yep, lots of people have emailed me stuff, messaged me stuff. It's personal. I'm sorry, but it's personal. No one has a right to any information. So, I mean, I know I would lose a whole lot of respect for people if they start blurting personal phone calls and messages all over TikTok. I'm just saying, you know? Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I mean, I went over yesterday trying to start calling Mandi the flavor of the month. That's funny. I mean, I went over yesterday trying to think I could explain, like, my side of the story. Explain where I was coming from. And it didn't matter. These people don't care. They don't care. They want their content. That's it. They want their content. I said, I want to totally agree with you. The hate. Yeah, the hate is too much. That's why I'm not live as much as I normally have been. Why do you always have to apologize? I heard you. Right? Thank you. You know how many apologies I've given on TikTok? A lot. A lot. Who's apologized to me? Fucking no one. No one's ever said, like, oh, I hurt your feelings. Or, oh, I'm sorry I did this to you. No one says jack shit about that. But I have apologized to, I don't even know how many people. I mean, I went there yesterday to try to, I don't know, I can't even say really, like, make them see my side, because they're just never going to see it. They're just never going to see it. Yeah, you're right, that's it. I'm fine, I promise. I don't know, be yourself. I mean, it's like, oh. Meet girls at the lunch table, right? That's what it feels like a lot of times. And it's weird, like, I don't know. I never went through this in junior high and high school. Like, I don't get it. Like, maybe you don't, some people go through that as adults. Oh. I mean, I just know that I'm not going to explain anymore. I'm not going to apologize anymore. I'm just going to be myself. Unapologetically myself. And if they don't like it, I guess they don't like it. But I learned yesterday that it doesn't matter what I say. Doesn't matter how I say it. I'm not going to change their mind. So I'm just going to be me. I'm going to keep being me. And, I have a pretty thick skin. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. But I have been dragged from one side of this app to the other, and I'm still here. So I would think I'm pretty tough. And a lot of times I don't cry because someone hurt my feelings. I cry because I'm frustrated. Like, it's like, jeez. It's like, I don't think I've ever cried because someone hurt my feelings. I really don't. It's like when you're frustrated, and I think everyone has a breaking point, right? Everyone, like when you feel like you're continuously getting backed into a corner. Yes, Trishy, exactly. I cry because I'm frustrated, and then I get mad at myself because I cried. Yes, exactly. That's it. So probably not Stacey, because I mean, I have a lot of followers. So I mean, going private, I don't think that would really help. I would have to go through and like weed out all the troll accounts. But that's hard too, because someone told me the other day, and this was their exact comment: stop blocking. We have hundreds of accounts. Hundreds. Who has hundreds of accounts? I have 2 other different accounts in this one. With I don't think hardly any followers or anything. And that's for when I am live. In case Lisa went live or something, I could listen to what she was saying. That's the only reason. I don't have hundreds of accounts. Like, who does that? I think that says more about them than me. I agree with that, mess up. I agree with that 100%. And people make stuff up where there is nothing to okay, when the girls and I did that live Saturday about Shadow Girl and our side of the story about how we did not force her to apologize or any of that, people said in that, well, after that live was over, they said, I cried and I was cuddled. I think that makes sense, because I never cried and I wasn't cuddled. In fact, I barely said anything. I barely said a word. Hold on a sec. I am not reading messages. Hold on, I'm not reading the chat. Give me 1 second, I'll catch up. Alright, sorry. Okay, let me get you back up. Thank you, Taylor, for that. Were you coloring? Yes, I was coloring during the live, Sarah. Correct. I was coloring. That was about you. Right. Thank you. This is what I'm trying to say. They blatantly make up stuff. They just blatantly make up stuff. Like, I was not crying in there. And yes, Ben has jumped on the bandwagon as well. Yes. But you know, Ben has been doing videos about me for a little bit now. Right? A little bit now. Probably doing more now than she did before, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Coloring, that's how upset you were. Right, exactly, Andrea. I was literally coloring that whole life. Andrea. I was literally coloring that whole life. Oh, hi. I didn't know anybody was coming up, which is fine. That whole life. Oh, hi. You scared me. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning. Good morning.
I've never asked for anything, but I'm being labeled a scammer. I'm the worst scammer on TikTok because.
Well, and I see people in Lisa's thing too. You know, we heard you were moving in with Mandi, just trying to get her to say anything. Thing too. You know, we heard you were moving in with Mandi, just trying to get her to say anything. Like, are you kidding? Come on.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yes.
I with that whole thing. Oh yeah, I mean,
yes.
I with that whole thing.
It was a witch hunt.
Yeah.
He would not listen to her. Everything she said was wrong, and it's crazy. It's just, but it's going around whole TikTok though. It's not just Mandi. Other groups are getting this brutal too.
I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened, but it's ridiculous that people care so much about what other people. It really is. And a lot of it, sorry, jealousy. It is.
Yes.
Sorry, but it is.
I just want to say I love you, KB.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Listen, I had somebody come and tell me that there's somebody digging on my past and they're talking about me and behind the scenes and trying to talk to my who gives fuck you, who cares?
Yeah, people are weird.
But I think that's why they don't say a whole lot, because it doesn't bother me. Say whatever you need to say. Anybody that believes it, good for you. Bye.
Yeah.
Just anybody that believes it, good for you. Bye.
Yeah.
Just they try to get it to bother Mandi. That's what it is.
And the thing
they know she's tender-hearted.
Yes, she is. And I know,
like, I don't even like the term.
That's friendly.
I don't even like the term groups. Like, we're people on the TikTok, on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
And I go in all kinds of lives, and I'm always greeted friendly as ever in here. I go in all kinds of lives. Like, I'll go wherever. I'm grown. And I'm always greeted friendly anywhere I go. Now, if I'm in a live and somebody's talking crap about something, because people continue in Lisa's chat with it. I don't think she would
Yes.
ever say Mandy's name if people didn't ask stupid. Like yesterday, I thought you were moving in with Mandy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I seen
I
that
did.
yesterday.
I didn't even see that. So I
Yeah,
don't.
it
It's
was.
weird.
Yeah, thank you. That's yes.
They continuously, I'll see in the chat sometimes, because a lot of times I'm not up for Lisa's live, so I don't see it. I don't see the chat and when on the replay. But when I am in there, people will be like, spill the tea on Mandy, spill the tea on Mandy. And Lisa's like, there is no tea on Mandy. Like, what is you, like, people just try to get a reaction, but I don't know, it's weird. It's weird to me.
And then when they
Your
say, when
name
she
tastes
says your
like honey.
name, yeah, evidently sweet. And then when she says your name, they're like, "Did you hear Lisa talking about Mandy? You brought it up, moron."
Yes,
Yes.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's odd behavior to me. I think so too, Miss Sepp. There's a couple that just constantly. I think so too. They need a whole freaking life.
Every live.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
like,
bounce
good
out.
Lord.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like, what I did to piss off TikTok. Like, what the heck? I'm not going anywhere.
Right? Don't blame you.
Exactly, Donna.
I think so too, though, Sam. They know that she's tenderhearted
Yep.
and that she gets her feelings hurt easy. They know all that. And if they went after somebody, like me, for example, fuck you, get a
Yeah.
life,
They wouldn't
and
get
that'd
the
be the end of
reaction
it.
or they wouldn't get the reaction or the likes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
I think so too.
Yep.
I
She's
think
not
so
gonna
too. It's
mind.
actually quite sad.
Yeah.
Ashley,
They
we
have no
don't talk about
life.
which Jennifer you talking about.
Blonde Jennifer's fine. She's just taking a break.
Oh,
Yeah, if that's all the people, like my friends or whatever, we're all still best friends. Just because they're not in a box doesn't mean we're not friends. I talk to those girls all day long. Just because they're not in a
Well,
box, a lot of it is we just got tired of the bullshit. So
that's
well, I'm
all
going
right.
back
She's
to
in the
work,
chat.
but whoever it is, please, for the love of fish, get a life, get something else to talk about. Somebody that's actually doing something bad on this app. There's so many people on this app that are doing some fucked up stuff.
yes,
Please get a life and pick one. Pick one.
anyone. There's many,
Yeah, yeah.
but thank you.
And if it comes out that Mandy has been single-handedly keeping Lisa in hoagies, I promise I'll be the first one to drag her for field.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
anyway, bye, girls. Love y'all.
okay, bye.
Hey,
Love
Laura.
you.
Hey.
That was too funny.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday. And
I tried. I don't know why I tried. Like I don't know. I thought maybe I could get through to them or at least give my side, but it didn't matter what I said. It really didn't. And I realized after that it just doesn't matter. So I'm just going to keep living my life. I'm still going to post about whatever the fuck I want to post about. I'm going to go live when I want to go live. And, I'm just going to keep it moving. And I'm not going to go in accountability's live anymore or try to talk to him because it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Well, you know what it is. He's right. You're wrong. You can't change his mind.
Correct. And he doesn't care about the truth. He only cares
you
about.
sound like somebody else I know.
Yeah.
My thing is why is a grown man going after a woman?
Yeah. I'd love to know that. Hold on, Laura. I got you.
Maybe because he was abused by a woman.
I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions because that'll come back and bite me in the ass. So I'll just ignore that.
I just think it needs to stop. If you don't like me, block me. I don't care because I know after this I will be blocked because I can tell you right now, Mandy, there were a couple people that were supposedly your friend on there making comments about you. And I don't care if you can hear me, people. It's not right. It's not right. Either you're by Mandy or you're not. Yeah, I was upset with that live because I sat there and I read your freaking messages.
Can you
I did screenshot them, but there's one thing, I don't know how to transfer it from my phone to get it to you.
Can you
We
just
can maybe do
message
this-
me?
We can probably, I tried, but I can't get the picture. I can't get my picture to go to you, so maybe I can text you the app and we can figure out how, let me know how to do it, because I'm really not that savvy.
I don't even, I believe you. Just message me the name and what they said. That's all I need.
I'm just saying, I was upset because you're supposed to be Mandy's friend, and now you're saying things behind her back. It's got to stop.
Well,
Yep.
Sam,
I've seen people in other folks' lives that's supposed to be your friend and they're over talking shit.
I need to know names, please.
And I'm not saying this to throw people under the bus, Mandy. I'm just saying
know,
we're all
but
supposed to be friends here.
Right.
If you don't like me, block me and don't go talking behind my back.
That's the thing. If they're saying mean things behind my back, I need to know. So please send me a message and let me know.
Because at least I got the screenshot down.
Well, I believe you. So just tell me the name and what they said. And good morning, Laura.
Hello, everybody. How are
Morning,
you
Laura.
guys?
Sorry, I went off on a rant.
No, you're fine. You're
Sam,
fine.
you're
Hi,
fine.
Laura.
Hello, I'm nobody. I'm just sitting here. I woke up late,
Not
y'all. I
saying you're
just got in the
nobody.
chat.
Never say you're nobody. You know I hate that.
I know. I'm a nobody here on TikTok, and I've grown to love the people that I've loved, and that's that. But I wanted to hop up for a minute. I'm running late. I just literally woke up. I did not set my alarm clock last
I
night.
knew
I
you
am terribly
late.
upset about it because it throws me behind. You know, when you're running late, it just throws your whole day
Yes.
off.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
so I'm in that kind of mood that I'm just, oh God, about it because it throws me behind. You know, but I wanted to hop on really quick because I gotta, since I'm late, I'm already late, so I'm late. So I wanted to hop on and hop up to the box. I want to address something, and I've already addressed. I made a post last night when I got off work. The first thing I done when I got home is I made a post, and you can check it out. I'm not going to rehash everything here, but
I look at it.
I have a problem with people on this app, creators, box holders, anybody that mostly runs their mouth, to tell people who they can and cannot talk about. Now, I don't agree with people that are out here slamming Mandy. Do I agree with everything that my friends in real life say and do on a daily basis? No, I'm not going to lie. I don't agree with everything that my friends in real life, not on this app, say and do. But to be a good friend to somebody, sometimes we have to stand by somebody's side and stick up for them when they're doing wrong or when they're doing something fucked up or whatever. Sometimes we just have to be a good friend and support that person. And do I agree with everything that my friends do? No. Do I agree with everything that happens on this app, in this room and other rooms? No. But does that mean I'm going to go out and talk shit about them? No. I call myself a good friend to somebody for a reason. That's because I'm there for them. I stand up for them. I stick by their side through good times and the bad. Being there for somebody through the good times is not a friend. Sometimes you have to stick by them through the bad when they may be doing something wrong. I'm not saying Mandy's done anything wrong. We've all made mistakes. They may be doing something wrong. We all fall short. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. None of us.
Amen.
And I stick up for this girl that's to the left side of me in the corner box. Her name is Mandi. I think everybody knows her. I stick up for this girl because I genuinely love her. I've grown to get to know her on another level off this app. The crazy stuff that happens on this app who she chooses to cover, what she chooses to talk about. I stand by her side because I've grown to get to know her and love her. I see something in her that maybe others don't see. Is she perfect? No, but I'm not either. So therefore, I see something in her that I know is genuine, and I see something that maybe, like I said, others don't see. But do I have to agree with her to love her and to be a friend to her? No.
No.
But there's things about me that people don't like, and I accept that. That's what life's about. You're not going to like everything about everybody, but you have friends, don't you? They're not perfect. They make mistakes, but you still love them. You still hang out with them.
Exactly.
You still do things with them. It's
Yep.
no different here. I
Right.
genuinely love Mandi for the person she's a human being. She's got a really good heart. Does she make mistakes? Yes, but we all do. I'm not going to judge she doesn't have content. Well, what the content do you have? You all sit in these boxes, in these rooms every day and nitpick every little thing about one person on an
Right.
hourly fucking basis.
Yes.
So, what kind of person are you to sit
Exactly.
around and talk about, make fun, and mock one person on TikTok that you don't even fucking know?
And probably will never
You
meet.
haven't taken the time to come in here and get to know the other side. You take bits and clips and pieces of what you hear and run with it. And I think it's absolutely insane and ludicrous for people to do that. I stand by this girl because I genuinely have got taken the time to get to know her as well as the other ladies in here. Some of the other ladies I'm close to too, because I've taken the time to get to know them on this app and off this app. Are they perfect? No, but I'm not either. And I think all of you fall short every day in your lives and do
Tell it,
things.
girl. Tell it. Tell it. Tell it.
Nobody's perfect, but to come on this app and make fun and mock and talk about this girl on an hourly, daily basis, and half of your lives, no matter if you're on an hour or 4 or 5 hours, Mandi's name is always brought up. Do you not have anything else to talk about yourself? Don't worry about what Mandi's content is. Why are you so worried and infatuated with what she's in here talking about? It reflects on you and your chat room and the comments that are made in all these chat rooms. We see it, we know it, and we don't have to be a member of anybody's room to know what's being said. There are ways around everything, as I'm sure some of you already know. You listen to our lives just like we listen to yours, and you're lying if you say you don't. You've
Tell
Exactly.
got
it.
second accounts and burner accounts just like we do. Don't say you don't.
What do they call them? They're spies.
Spice.
There's no need to lie about anything here. We watch y'all, y'all watch us.
They think I tried to explain the subscription thing yesterday, and of course and then he says, but no one even brought it up, Mandi. You're the one who just brought it up. And I'm like,
No, I brought it up.
yeah,
And it
I'm like,
wasn't to
go back,
call you out. It was
watch
because
it.
I seen something in the chat that I had never seen before, and it coincidentally ended up kind of, yeah. And I'm sorry for that, Mandi,
No, no,
because
no,
I
no,
wasn't doing
no,
it to call you out. I did
no.
not know
I you said
genuinely what
something.
that sub box was for. And when
I
I
didn't
seen it in Ivy
either.
Girl's little thing, I genuinely was curious to know what is that, Ivy?
Yeah,
And I didn't know.
I
I
didn't know what
really
it was either. So I'm glad you said something. I'm
I've
not like,
never
shut it
seen it,
off.
and that's the first time I've
Yeah,
seen it, and I haven't seen it since.
yeah.
But I would never ever make anybody, if you subscribe to something, there's people across this app that have
Oh
subscriptions.
yeah,
There's
people do
people
it.
that sit up, host that say, don't
Yeah,
forget to subscribe. Every time somebody comes to their live and people are in there, they'll say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Well,
yeah,
that's what they're doing. That's
yeah,
TikTok is made up where you can subscribe to people so that you don't miss any of their lives, you don't miss anything if you really like them. That's what that's for. So
yeah.
what if you've got a subscription on it? But I know as long as I've been with you, you've always said no, I don't want to charge for people.
Right.
You know, no,
Yes.
I don't care if you accidentally hit the button. I don't care if you didn't know about it. I don't care. That's
Exactly.
so fucking petty.
Right.
This app and listen, for accountability to call out you on getting gifts, I seen that his gifts were live and on
They sure
yesterday.
were. Yep, they sure
That's why
So
were.
we get
please
this
support
morning.
proof of what you're spending your money on, dear.
Yep.
I mean, Mandi owes nobody on this app an explanation on anything. I don't see anybody else being called out on their app about getting gifts. I don't see anybody having to show proof of this and show proof of that. Fuck all y'all. Nobody owes nobody no explanation at any point in time about anything. Grow the fuck up.
I
And
love
if
it.
you're
Well
so
said.
sensitive on this app that you cannot handle the shit that goes on, then get off the app. If you're so walking around with your little feelings that you get your feelings hurt and you cannot stand somebody to bring up something and it's too hard for you to sit through and you're triggered by it, well, I tell you what, TikTok is not the app for you. Because you cannot have little sensitive feelings walking around, staying on these apps, jumping from live to live, getting up in these boxes, being a part of every conversation of something that when they go down, and have sensitive feelings for. If you go into lives and you go into boxes and you're part of every piece of drama that goes down on this app, honey, you're all about the drama. So stop proclaiming that you're not about the drama and you don't like the drama and you want the drama to stop when you're a part of every fucking conversation in every live and get in a box every time something goes down. Get the fuck over yourself. Egos on TikTok have gotten absolutely insane.
There's nothing wrong with crying on TikTok. I'm
not talking
because
about having emotion. I'm not talking about showing feeling. I know we all go through shit, and I know that there are genuine situations out there when people show the emotion and tears come. I'm not talking about those situations and those people. I'm talking about people that are delicate flowers that you have to tiptoe around the tulips about everything you say around them because you'll hurt their feelings. I'm talking about genuine situations are legit. I know bring emotion. I've cried on this app about things. Not out loud in the box, but I mean, when I'm sitting here listening to people's stories, sometimes it genuinely has brought tears to my eyes. There's nothing wrong in showing emotion. It's the people that get in the boxes that go around in lives and then sit up in a box and show emotion, talking about they're getting their feelings hurt. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking
Y'all
about.
know what I'm talking about. Everybody, I'm talking about everybody in the chat. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, and I was crying
If you
because
are
I
that
was
sensitive
frustrated.
and you're going through something in your life, you know what? Maybe you need to handle that on the back end, as y'all say. Handle it on the back end. Some things don't need to be brought to public. But yet you people choose to have lives, get in the chat, tell their life story, and then hop up in a box and tell their life story, but then get emotion to it when somebody says something. There's vile people in this world, y'all. You cannot expect everybody to stand by your side and support you and have emotion for you. That's real life, people. That's not TikTok. That's real life. Everybody's not going to support you. Wake up to that fact. But knowing that, having the knowledge of that, deciding to still choose to get up in a box and tell your business, don't come crying when somebody breaks your heart and breaks your feelings and throws out a mean comment to you. But come crying but to sit and mock and make fun of the same person every day. How much is one person got to take? Oh, I forgot. Y'all are trying to get her off the app and get her off. She's not leaving the app, y'all. She's not leaving. You're not going to break her to that point. What I'm concerned is Mandy's a human being and she still has feelings. What are you doing to the person? This person, do you hate her that much that not only are you wanting to get her off this app, you don't know what you're doing to this girl mentally every day. And to sit there and make yourself look like you're such a good person while you're doing this is beyond me. It's not a good look for you, not Mandy, for you. You talk about we got to do better, be better, blah, 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 blah. But then you turn around and keep on having these conversations. What is so good about you? I don't understand. And it can keep on and keep on and keep on. But y'all aren't going to get Mandy off the app. And that's y'all's goal. To me, are we playing the how mean can we beat a Mandy game today? Because you're making yourself look like a fool, and you're establishing a character for yourself. So no matter how bad you make Mandy look, you're making yourself look bad too. And as many comments that's thrown out to Mandy, I see the comments thrown out to y'all too. Y'all are not, you all that are running your mouth about her are not looking as good as you think you do in people's eyes. I see it across the board because I'm not a everyday, all day long box holder. I'm in the chat more than anything. I'm scrolling the streets. I'm checking it out. I'm watching. I'm listening. I'm taking notes. I'm getting screenshots. I'm taking it all in. There ain't no shame in my game. I ain't gonna lie about shit because I don't care. I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, you're not.
And see, that's
I'm
the thing.
doing what a lot of people do.
They need to worry about people's mental health. I'm telling you right
Exactly.
now. Today,
Exactly.
I'm going to a friend of mine who unalived himself because he had too much going on and he couldn't handle it.
I'm sorry, Sam.
I'm
It's
so
really
sorry.
hard for me
I'm
because
so
he was a
sorry, Sam.
great friend to me, and I'm at the point now where I'm angry at him. It's like, why didn't you talk to
Right.
me?
Right.
People need
I'm
to
sorry.
understand this app is supposed to be. We're supposed to be friends. If you, like I said, if you don't like me, I don't care. Okay,
I don't either.
I don't have to impress you.
Point. You don't have to like Mandy. But why are you investing so much time in seeing what she's talking about and seeing how many followers she's got, see if she's lost any followers, seeing who's in the box?
How
Why are
much
you
money she's
so
making?
invested in
That's
somebody
weird.
that you don't like and hate?
It's all weird behavior to me.
It
It
is
really
it's
is.
weird. And like I said, you don't have to like Mandy.
I'm
But
not
why
looking
why
at
do
your
you tune in and
followers.
listen to her?
Or yeah,
Why
it's
do you
weird.
make comments about somebody that you don't even know? The
Mhm.
comments that half of y'all are out here making is from a small clip that where Accountability Buddy has streamed live and reposted to make fun of her and mock her. Half of you don't even know what the fuck the conversation was about. You took a clip that you heard about and run with it. You
Yeah.
don't even know what you're fucking talking about. I sit in her lives. I'm in here every time she's live. I hear every word, every sentence, every conversation. And it don't go down always the way he comes out and makes it to be about.
Correct.
Yes, has she whole lives and whole conversations and just take a clip of what you heard and run with it and act like you know so damn much. Like I said, you're the one that's making a fool of yourself because it shows your character and what type of person you are. And if you think that people are liking you because of that, no, no. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And nothing's going to change because I'm up here talking about it right now, and I understand that. I'm just getting the point across that enough of the bullshit.
Yeah, it's been
Enough
going
of the
on too
bullshit.
long. It's been going on
If you're
too
a
long.
nice, decent person and you're all about doing good, if you want good friendships and stuff, you got to be a good friend to have good friends. And, I don't care who blocks me. Listen, the people that I'm blocked from, the rooms that I'm blocked from, most of them I've never gone in there. I've never gone in there, not once. But because I'm part of Mandy's crew, I'm blocked guilty by association. I don't give a shit. I didn't come into your room to begin with. And some of them I've gone in there once or twice only.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone into any chat room and sit here and run my mouth about Mandi or anybody in this room, in this chat, in these boxes. Never done that. You'll never produce a comment where I'm talking badly about Mandi or somebody that's been in these boxes that I call friends. I've never ran my mouth about somebody that I call a friend.
Nope.
You'll never catch, if you catch me in a live that's not Mandi's room, you might see me, but you'll never see me make a bad comment about Mandi and these girls in these boxes or anybody that's ever been in these boxes. Nor will you see me go up to a box and talk shit.
Because that's what friends do for
So
each
I
other.
would like somebody out there to show some comment that I've made badly about Mandi or these girls, or gone up to a box and had a conversation about Mandi and these girls. You'll never produce it because there is none.
No.
And I'm not worried one bit about it. Anything I've said, honey, I'll take the screenshot and or take the message out of my phone, out of my text message, and send it to her my fucking self. Because I ain't got nothing to fucking hide. I'm not here to cause drama, stir drama, create drama. Because I ain't got nothing to fucking hide. You know, but this is ridiculous. What do you think? I'm not here to cause drama, stir drama, create drama. You know, but this is ridiculous. What do you think Mandi's going to talk about the next day when she wakes up with hundreds of text messages from everybody in between under the sun talking about what happened the night before in a live? Up with hundreds of text messages from everybody in between under the sun talking about what happened the night before in a live. What do you think the fuck she's going to talk about?
Right? Thank you.
Is she supposed to stay quiet? Because
Right? Thank you.
is she supposed to stay quiet because she's getting mocked and made fun of all day long, every day by people on this app? You think she's supposed to stay quiet? You think it's right for her to stay quiet? You wouldn't if it was you. By people on this app, you think she's supposed to stay quiet? You think it's right for her to stay quiet? You wouldn't if it was you. You'd come out the gate. Anybody on this app that would get attacked like Mandi has, you'd come out the gate with it. Anybody on this app that would get attacked like Mandi has, you'd come out the gate with it and be talking about it all day long and wouldn't want to talk about nothing else. But oh, let's not say that because it's Mandi. Oh, I forgot it's Mandi. Else. But oh, let's not say that because it's Mandi. Oh, I forgot it's Mandi. Oh, it's Mandi. Oh yeah, that's Mandi. Y'all are so infatuated with Mandi and not on the good side about somebody in your lives when you don't like her anyway. Do you not have any other content you can talk about than Mandi? Because I can promise you every day in every live, Mandi's going to be a topic of conversation. Shadow Girls, Sparkly Jennifers, Outlaws. Not sure about Mealy's because I don't really listen to her. I'm sure that name has been popped up before in hers too. But name the group. Sparkly Jen, Shadow Girl, Allegedly Amber, Outlaws. Mandi's name comes up every day. Every single fucking day. The reason why it gets brought up in here is because Mandi's coming up with the stuff that's told to her from nights before when y'all have been talking about her. People talk to her. People text her messages. People send her DMs, letting her know what was said about her. Mandi, being Mandi, feels like she has to address it. Because there's so many questions, there's so many comments, there's so many statements. You all would do the same thing if it was you. And don't say you wouldn't. Because some of you are little witches in caves waiting to come out and show yourself.
But I am going to say this. After going into Accountability Buddies live yesterday and trying to explain my side or,
They're not going to listen to you, Mandi.
Correct.
He's not interested in what you have to say. Nobody is.
I know. That's why after doing that yesterday, I realized that it just doesn't matter. So I'm not going to address it anymore they can keep me as their content, but eventually they're going to get bored because I'm not that interesting. So I'm just going to stop addressing it because it's pointless. I'm just going to keep being me. I'm going to keep it moving. I appreciate people letting me know. But you know, I know everything that goes on.
We all do.
We all do, yeah.
And it
And
doesn't matter if you have us blocked, we're still hearing it. We're still seeing it.
yep, exactly. Cause what is it was told to me the other day? I have 100 accounts. I don't have 100 accounts, but bitch, if I have to make 100 accounts, I will. I mean, I'm just saying. So I'm just, you know, accountability. I don't know what his deal is. I miss content, and that's all. You know, so I don't mind the whole keep me accountable for something that I may have said or done. But
But
when it just
nobody else is held
make
accountable. Why do you have to stay accountable when
well,
nobody else on this app is held accountable like you are?
I
Like,
mean,
I
when
understand
people,
when friends have disagreements, they apologize. I get that. You need to apologize. Okay, I get
yeah,
that. But being held to accountability level like they're trying to hold you to,
I know
nobody else on this app is done that way.
you're right.
But when Mandy does something, when Mandy says something, when Mandy screws up, when Mandy makes a mistake, oh God, let's hold her to the fire. They're ready to burn you.
Right. Oh, I
I
know.
don't see anybody else being treated that way.
No,
Double standards, people. It's double standards.
that's what I said
It's
yesterday.
hypocritical behavior.
Yeah, the hypocrisy on TikTok is like
Not a
next
good look.
level. No,
Not a good look.
it's next level. But
So I just wanted to address that. Like I said, it's ridiculous. And no, I don't have to come into your box, into your room and say it.
no,
Because you know what? I'm not saying it till you face anything, dumbass. I'm talking to a phone through a phone screen. How big and bad would I feel make myself be by coming in your room, coming into a box and saying it to your face? This shit's gonna be live streamed. I'm sure you're gonna hear it anyway.
yep. So
That's
and
all you're
Sam,
going to get. I'm not going to give you the time nor energy because I don't care that much about you to address it.
yes,
I'm
and
addressing it now. I'm sure it's being streamed. It can get out. Take it, run with it. I don't give a shit. I promise you, I'm not Mandy. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I am not going to lose sleep over it. Not going to lose sleep over anybody. I'm just addressing it because I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm disappointed in people. I love people. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a drama person. I'm not into the drama person. But I have sat back and watched because I'm not a regular box holder and I don't come up here every day. I have sat back and watched and listened and observed all of you, not just people in this room. I've observed everybody over the past few months. I know a lot. I've seen a lot. I've got screenshots of a lot. I've got recordings of a lot. I know what's been I know a lot. I've seen it. I know what's gone down and I know how it went down. And y'all have flipped the narrative. Y'all have twisted the narrative. Yeah, there's been facts made, statements made that are true. But more than not, it has been flipped, turned, twisted to meet your narrative.
yep,
It's not always been told exactly the way it went down.
correct.
It's not always been told exactly the way. So, no, again, I will not come to any of your bosses. It's not going to be no use because I tell you what, if you want to say something to me, I'll give you my phone number and you can DM me and call me directly. But in order to do that, you'd have to unblock me to get to my DMs. But you can DM me. I'll give you my phone number. We'll have a one-on-one conversation. I'll address you woman to woman, but not on a live in a chat room in front of 10 people because it's none of nobody's business. If you've got a problem, you go to that person directly and talk about it. I don't need to discuss it with 10 of your friends. If you've got a problem with me, you can talk, all line up in a line, one right after the other, take my phone number and call me and we'll talk about it. If you like me when the conversation's over, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. I'm not losing sleep over people on this app. I've built genuine friendships. I like who I like, and I see the rest for the way they are and don't want nothing to do with them. But it ain't about you ain't got the balls to come say it to my face. I've heard that, not about the way they are and don't want nothing to do. That not about me. Nobody said that to me, but I've heard people say that about Mandy or somebody else. She's not got the balls to come over here and say it. Please get the fuck over yourself. Nobody's scared of nobody.
I
You're talking to a phone through a
I
phone screen, people.
I
How
went
dare you
over
trying to make yourself be?
to
Nobody's scared of nobody. We're just talking.
I went over to Amber's, right, or Sparkly Jen's or whatever, to confront all of that. I did that all by myself, all by my lonesome, and I held my own just fine. I went to accountability buddy yesterday, all by myself, all by my lonesome, and I held myself just fine.
And
So,
I want to
like
say something else,
Laura,
Mandy, before I forget. When you finish, I want to say something.
okay, and like Laura, I'm not losing sleep over this, right? It's TikTok, okay? It's TikTok. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird behavior. That it's just
It's
weird to me.
obsessive behavior.
Weird behavior. But
But
go
I
ahead,
wanted to
Laura,
say
before
something
I
about
end,
the boxes.
because I have to end in a minute. But I'll let Laura finish.
I want to say something about the boxes. I've heard it brought out lately. Accountability Buddy said it, and other people have said it. She's only got one person in her box. She's only got two people in her box. She don't have anybody in her box. Blah 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 about the boxes thing. Let me tell you something. The people that are on this app that are in these boxes that y'all are used to seeing every day, that y'all were once used to seeing, they're still here. They're
Yep.
still Mandy's friends. They're
Yep.
either in the chat or still listening on a daily basis.
Yep.
Mandy's still got the same mods. I think she's lost a couple of mods. I'm not going to lie; she's lost a couple of mods. But
Yep.
the genuine core that was originally there that y'all seen day after day is still there and still Mandy's friends. They still listen. They still come in the chat. They're still mods. They're down in the chat all the time. It's just they had to take a break.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. Take a break.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. They're getting the slack too from being up here. If you set up in these boxes day after day to support Mandy and all the hate that she's gotten in the past few months, would you want to continuously go through it too? No, but they're still standing by her side and sticking up with her, just not in the public, in the box kind of way, like so many of you in other chats seem to have to do every day. Same people you see day in and day out. It's not because you've got a close fucking core group, because I know some things about some of y'all that haven't come out yet either. I'll let that be for another time and date. But yeah, the same core group is still here. They're just not in the boxes every day because they're tired of the shit too. And everybody handles it in a different way. And I support and stand behind all those girls that I'm talking about right now that are in these, that used to be in these boxes. I love all that used to be in these boxes. I love all of them. They're good people. They've just had enough. And people deal with things in their own way. And so they're taking a break. Will you see them in the boxes ever again? Probably so, maybe so. Who knows? Who cares? It's their choice. But they're, the same people are still supporting Mandy. They just don't feel like going through the bullshit of coming up to the boxes. Because if you're in a box, you get flack, as I'm sure my name will be dragged today. It didn't matter. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm going to laugh about it and move on. It's another day. But the people are still here. So a lot of people just don't want to come to the boxes because they know their name's going to be dragged. And how do you blame them for that? So it's not that Mandy don't have anybody to come to her boxes. We are all still very much here for Mandy. I'm in the chat every day, every live. And I work, I can't come up to the box during the day. So I'm listening and I'm watching and I'm observing. But as far as not dropping Mandy and not wanting to have anything to do with her, these people still talk. We all still talk on and off TikTok. So quit with the narrative of, man, you don't have nobody in your boxes. Bitch, the only reason why you got people in your boxes is because they want the notoriety and the, you know, all the stuff that goes with it. Some of these people are I'm going to stay quiet on that.
Yeah, please
But
don't.
anyway,
Don't say
Mandy's still
anything.
got her same friends, and Mandy appreciates everybody that comes in and stays in the chat.
Yep.
But Mandy's not lost anything or anybody that she cares about and that she loves. And she
Nope.
appreciates the people that still come in and listen in the chat and talk in the chat every day. Mandy's not lost anybody. So you can hang that narrative up. People just don't want to be dragged, because if you come up to the boxes, your name is dragged all day long every day. Well, who wants that? Mandy does it. She's the creator. She chooses to deal with it. But nobody else wants to deal with that right now. They need a break. because it's been going on day after day, hour after hour for months.
And people
People
need
can
a
only take
break.
so much.
Yeah,
So
but
take it and run with it, y'all. Y'all create a new narrative for the day and talk. If you want to spread stuff, spread the truth, not the tea. Spread the truth, not the tea. There's a difference. A lot of y'all out there are spreading tea. You're not spreading the truth.
there's difference. And I mean, and it should prove when we all came together on Saturday to tell our side of the story, we were all together in a box. We are all still very much friends. I do not need the girls to be in a box to prove they are my friend. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hell, if that was the case, I wouldn't be friends with you because I don't get to come up to the box very much. We would not be friends, Mandy. Case, I wouldn't be friends with you because I don't get.
But I appreciate everything you said, Laura.
I love y'all. I'm all about love, y'all. Spread love, not hate. And I'm open to any conversation any day, but I'm not going to take it on a public platform and discuss it because it's none of everybody. It's not public information. I'll be glad to address anything with anybody and have an honest, good conversation. But I'm not that one. I'm not that one. I call bullshit when I see bullshit,
Who spread
and I see a
lies
lot of
all the
bullshit.
time?
Huh?
Stay blessed. What do you mean she spread lies all the time? Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about? She spreads lies all the time. Who's telling lies?
I don't know. I'll wait for her to answer, but I gotta call hubby in a minute, so I have to end in a second. But I'll see if they're gonna answer. I don't know. I don't know if they're talking about me or someone else.
I know they're not talking about me because I
Yeah, I
don't
know
spread
they're
no
not
lies.
talking. No, they're not talking about you.
Because I know it's going to be. I know anything you put in writing, anything that's out there, it's going to be thrown back in your face. So I'm very careful in what I write in chats if I ever say anything in chat. So I don't care if anybody has anything I've said in the chat ever because I know it's not incriminating against me. It's just the truth and how I feel, my opinion.
And thank you, Stacy. I know they won't. We
So I
are.
don't know who you're talking about there, but okay. There's a lot of people on this app that tell lies on a daily, hourly basis.
Yeah,
So
that's
would you
true.
like to produce a name or move on? People think they know so much. People think they know so much, but I tell you what, if you think you know everything just by listening to a little clip that Accountability Buddy has posted or pop it in for a live on for 2 minutes, you don't know everything. I can assure you.
Right?
So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I got to get down. Mandy, I'll catch you on the
Alright.
next live. Everybody have a good day.
Thank you,
Spread some
Laura. I
love.
love you.
Love you.
Love you. I just love me some spicy Laura in the morning, don't y'all? I love some spicy Laura. But I mean, she's not wrong. I mean, don't y'all? She's not wrong. So, there's that. Beth, do you know you're in a box? Nope, I don't think so. But like I said, my original core group, like Kim, Blonde Jennifer, Cajun, Kim, Vic, we're all still very much besties. So there's that. But going forward, I'm definitely not going to go into Accountability's box ever again, or into his life, or give him any attention, because it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter. So, and I learned that. I learned that yesterday when I tried to explain stuff and he just didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it. So it just made me realize, it's like when I did my apology to Amber, and I truly meant my apology to Amber. I wrote that myself, my words, and it was dissected, made fun of, and ripped apart in a live. So that's fine. But that says more about them than it does about me. I'm the one who apologized. So, but I did write the apology. So saying someone else wrote it for me is just kind of wild. I'm not going to go to someone else and say, hey, can you write me out an apology? Oh, yay. Mandi, stay blessed is one of them. Stay blessed be in the haters' lives. Oh, stay blessed is from the haters. Haters, people. Haters' lives. Oh, stay blessed, haters, people. I feel the need to explain yourself. I know, incognito. I know. I'm learning, right? I'm learning. I think if I ignore it going forward, they'll have less content. So be better and don't lie on people. Who did I lie about? Stay blessed. Please tell me. Oh, darn. Stay blessed got muted. Too bad for them. There's that. So, and yes, my true friends will be there. Exactly. So, all right. I have to go call the Hubs geese. But I'll be back later, y'all. But thank you for listening to me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for supporting me. 'Cause, I love y'all. Just, I could do without the bullshit, but, it is TikTok, so bullshit, but, but, all right, I'll be back in a little bit. So, I love y'all.